Okay, 10 times the number x is 50. Okay, 10 times the number x is 50. How do we write that? Okay, 10x. What does is mean? Is means equals. So if you don't remember that, maybe put a note on here. Okay, is means equals 50. Okay, you could also write like 10 dot x. Okay, if you wanted to. Okay, you cannot use the times sign in this case. Why? Because of the x. Okay, so if it was like an s, right, you could say 10 little baby x, like a multiplication sign. Okay, s. But because there's an x, we're not going to write 10xx. Okay, because that's just not going to look right. Okay, a number x divided by 15 is 50. So that's the one mistake that everybody makes, 5. Why does, first of all, why is it 5? What are you doing instead? Yeah, you're like solving it, really, is what's happening. Okay, but they're not asking you to do that, they're asking you to write the equation. So that is the one mistake that people have a tendency to make. So it's going to be a number divided by 5, so x divided by 5, or 15, sorry, is 5. Oh, I did that backwards. It should be 15. Oh my goodness gracious. My board is like lagging today, so. And that's a 15. Okay, 15 divided by x is 5. Okay, a number divided by 15. Okay, write a sentence for each equation. How do we write this? Okay, we could say y equals, you can, okay, you gotta spell the word out. What's another word that you could say instead of equals? Is the same as, right? So y equals, well, you guys are gonna have to write it, but 3, and then how do we write that part?
3x.
Okay, but we have to say the word. What is it? It's not 3x, what is it? Times. 3 times x. Y equals 3 times x minus 5. Okay, so you guys write that out. You should be writing out the words, not just the thing. It's already written as a thing, as the numbers, okay? It should look like a sentence, and my computer is lagging so bad that it'll take me all day to even write that there, so. Okay, it should literally say the words, not, okay? So y equals 3 times x minus 5. Okay, it should say the words. Okay, you can't write minus 5. Okay, you can't do that. This needs to say the word minus. Okay? Like I even drew an arrow, but the thing is just not, it's not today. Okay, the next one, what does it say?
X equals -2.
Boom, there you go. X equals -2. You're literally writing out the words. X equals -2. Okay, I'm a math teacher. I don't care if you didn't spell it right, but okay, x equals -2. Okay, number 9, it says solve each equation. At this point, you kind of know how to solve equations or you don't. Agreed? Or no? I mean, I don't, because not all of them are the same, are they? No, because some you're going to add first, some you're going to subtract first, some you're going to times, some you're going to divide, sometimes you're not going to add at all. You might just only multiplication. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of you either know it or you don't. Okay, so if we look at number 9, what needs done? You can put a 1 in front of the b. Okay, what needs done? We need to move the 11, okay? Every time you're solving, you're moving stuff away from whatever side is where the letter is. So we're going to add 11 to both sides. And so I'm gonna get 1b equals, what is negative 27 plus 11?
Negative 16.
Negative 16. Okay, and then what?
Divide.
We're gonna divide by what?
1.
1. Okay, you're gonna divide by 1, so what is my answer going to be?
Negative 16.
Mm-hmm. And the board is really making me mad at this point. I have to draw the same thing like 4 times in order for it to work. Okay, number 11, what needs done?
Minus 4.
Minus 4 from both sides. So we get P equals, what is 17 minus 4?
13.
13.
Gotcha.
Okay, flip the page, number 13, what needs done? Yeah, why do we need to do multiplication? Yeah, and what are we multiplying? What needs moved? The 7 needs moved, okay? Whatever's by the letter is the what needs moved. So we're gonna say times 7 times 7. Okay, so I'm gonna get M equals, what is 9 times 7?
63.
63. Okay, what about 15? What needs done? Divide by 8.
Would be B equals 11.
B equals 11. Okay, somewhere on your paper, if you want to write yourself a note, but number 9 through 16 are all one step, okay? So that's kind of to help you out. You should only have one step to do, meaning you're either going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. There is no other steps, okay? So those are all gonna be considered one step, okay? And then number 17 and all, not on, but on, okay, it's gonna start to be 2 step. So if we look at 17, what needs done first? Okay, so we have, okay, who's for sure gonna get moved? The 8, who else? The 4. Okay, so everything on this side for sure is getting moved. Which one do we move first? The 8. Why do we move the 8 first and not the 4? So this goes with the letter, and we always have to move the letter last. So this part has to get moved last. Okay, so we're gonna move the 8. How do I move a minus 8?
Add it.
Yeah, so we're gonna say plus 8, plus 8. So I'm gonna get n over 4 equals, what is negative 4 plus 8?
4.
4. Okay, and then what needs done?
Multiplication.
We're gonna times by 4 on both sides. So that's gonna be 16. And this is what I was talking about, 2-step. What was our first thing that we did? What was the first step? Moving the 8, right? So plus 8 was step 1. What was step 2? We didn't divide. We multiplied by 4. That's 2-step. Okay, you have 2 steps to do this. So number 17, 18, 19, 20, okay, are all 2-step. Okay, so you should have 2 steps in order to do that. So again, if you need a note for yourself, then write a note for yourself. Okay, but those are all 2-step. Okay, so 19, what needs moved? What are the 2 things that need moved on 19?
The 3.
The 3 and the 7. Which one gets moved first? The 3. Why? Yeah, so whatever's not attached to the letter. Okay, so we're going to say minus 3, minus 3. Okay, so I'm going to get 7b. What is negative 74 minus 3? Negative 77. Okay, and then what needs done? What's our second step?
Divide.
Divide by 7. So we get B equals negative 11. Okay, 21. How many pieces are you allowed on each side?
2.
Okay. You can have 0 pieces, 1 piece, or 2 pieces. Are we allowed to have 5 pieces? No. Are you allowed to have 3 pieces? No. Okay, and they have to be very specific pieces. What 2 pieces are allowed on the left and the right?
A number and a letter.
A number and a letter, okay? So I would always start off by kind of splitting this wherever the equal sign is at. Okay, so now let's look on the left. How many pieces are there?
2.
There are 2. Are they 2 of the correct pieces though?
No.
No, okay, so those need to combine. Those are both a letter. So we can combine those. What is 6 plus 7? 13. So over here I'm getting 13M. Okay, what about the other side? How many pieces are there? There are 4, so we need to combine something. So who's gonna get combined?
8 and 3.
The 8 and 3 and the 8 and 2. So 8 plus 2
10.
is 10. 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay, and now we're ready to move. Letters go to the left and numbers go to the right. So who's getting moved?
10.
The 11's getting moved and not the 10. Why the 11? It has an M. So where do letters go? To the left side, numbers go to the right. So the 11 is the one that's got to get moved. Okay, 13 minus 11.
3. 2.
2. So we get 2M equals 10. And then what? Divide by 2. So we're going to get M equals 5. Okay, 23. What needs done? Yeah, distribute. So if there's parentheses, we got to do that first. Okay, so 8 times 2, 16, and 8 times negative 1, negative 8, plus 8n equals negative 7n minus 39. Okay, how many pieces are on the left? There are 3 on the left. Okay, so something needs to combine. What's going to get combined? Huh? Not those 2. Why? 16 and the plus 8. So what is 16 plus 8?
24.
24?
Yeah.
24n minus 8 equals negative 7n minus 39. Okay, from here we're going to move our letters to the left, numbers to the right. Who's going to get moved? The negative 7n, I agree. And who's he going to go under?
24.
Under the 24. Who else is getting moved? The negative 8 is going to get moved. And he's going to go under whatever's left, which is the 39. Okay, 24 plus 7.
31.
31. Somebody agree? Okay, so 31n. What is negative 39 plus 8? Negative what? Negative 31. Okay, and then what? Divide by 31. So we get n equals negative 1. Okay, you guys have 12 to do by yourself or with your group. Go through and get them done. Okay, the goal at this point today, okay, is to get the other side done by your help,